All right, it's August 27th, 2012, and this is Reality Supreme Being, also known as HRM, Caesar St. Augustine de Buonaparte, presidential candidate and, I guess, unrecognized emperor of the United States of Turtle Island since October of 1996, when I symbolically overthrew the United States government and all the 50 states by issuing a declaration of war on Delphia Cable and giving them 30 days to answer. They didn't answer in 30 days, which means I issued the declaration of war on September, the week of September the 11th, 1996. Now, a lot of you are going to wonder, that's within the same week period of 9/11. The same 9/11 I claim I predicted parts, cryptically, of the information that actually ended up happening on September the 11th, 2001. This is I've been doing these clips on a company by the name of NCH. It's a downloaded program by by NCH, and it's called Debut Professional, and they give you trial period to do your films. And I might say that it's a very, very good program. I would give it high marks. It has I'm talking about this right now because it's just a few minutes and my trial has ended. And so I'll be doing these tapes probably in a different format someplace else because I can't afford to buy their program. But I haven't had really too much trouble with it. It's very, very easy to understand. It's user-friendly. And you can do a lot of, like changing the lettering down here on the lettering right down here. You can change all that, and you can add your day-by-day changes. And you can do a negative. I taped one of my YouTubes with the negative, a version of the picture you're seeing in a negative form, like a color negative. It was really interesting. Anyway, this morning on August 27th, Isaac is hitting the Republican convention area, and that's what they deserve, Mother Nature. Now all we need to do is maybe say that another hurricane is going to pop up on the Atlantic during the Democratic convention, and that's also going to hit the North Carolinas. The Carolinas are where the Democratic convention is going to be. Maybe that'll be a good enough signal for both the government, the people of the United States, that I do know how to cryptically predict things, and that I am connected to the quantum matrix network in the universe a lot more than most people are. I don't care if you believe me or not. My life is pretty much over. You people destroyed me. State, federal, local agencies, private parties. I talk about when I overthrew the country, I overthrew it symbolically in the name of all the innocent children that are being killed in all of these police actions and war things that the United States carries on. It's like the beast in Revelations. St. John in Revelations refers to it, the beast, as being Babylon. And anyway, but the basic problem with this country is that, and is mental health and the problem of the people that are in charge that really think they know what they're doing. They all give themselves, there's two forms of the deaths that they create. There's the technical aspect of responsibility for the deaths that they have caused to many people whose DNA may have flourished and flowered into something really great to benefit mankind. You don't know. DNA is an automatic pilot. I don't have to explain, reiterate over and over again on my YouTubes, which are spread out over a 3-year period, and no one's going to listen to 15-minute videos worth of 3 years. There's 300 videos, 308, 309, something like that. Anyway, There's the technical aspect of responsibility for the deaths people have caused. We're now 5 minutes into the tape. And then there's the abstract aspect of responsibility for the deaths people have caused through their tax dollars, through their collective America. This is a message to the Republican Party there in Florida. Good. I'm glad the hurricane is hitting you. I don't give a hell about you people. You people are brainwashed. You actually you delegates support this dual dictatorship. And you go there willingly like you're going to have a good time. You're going to eat meals. You're going to have, oh, wow. Well, I guess Hurricane Isaac has pretty much taken the wind out of your sails for a while. And I hope it does it to the Democrats, too, in the Carolinas. Remember, all my predictions are embedded. They're never direct, and I'll never make them direct, because to give you direct warnings would mean that I'm trying to help you, and I'm not trying to. I'm helping you as much as your country and your government has helped me, which is zero. All they have ever done is given me scraps and then attacked me like guerrilla warfare, and still attacking me to this day. So, people give themselves a flimsy explanation for the deaths that they cause. And there is no excuse in any form for the kind of graphic events that you people have unleashed on other countries and innocent little children, pregnant women, just because you want to put gasoline in your cars and you want to control. Like Frank, you want to control people. You're control freaks. And it's all on a systematic levels, plural. Everything's on a systematic level. It goes in degrees of graduation as to how much control freak you are. Private or public citizen. Anyway, there's no excuse in any form for this kind of behavior at all, especially from a country that claims to be the most powerful country in the world. Who gets the real help and who does not is based on wrong priorities set by ineffective and usually well-hidden, self-serving, devious agendas. And some of them are from the subconscious mind, and the people don't even know they're doing it, especially the leadership. Now, I have repeatedly told everybody that, this is your folly that you've created, and it's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. And the sad part about all of this is that a person like me, who could have contributed, let's say, starting with the oil tanker, my whole life would have taken a different direction if the shipping industries had taken me seriously, and they had made an effort to build these spherical oil barges and specialized spherical oil tankers that would have been able to house and as a housing for these spherical oil barges, and stopped all the oil spills in the world, all of them, literally, that have taken place since 1979. Then there's the second two-story house to solve all the drought problems, which you people, again, the Department of Commerce totally ignored me on that one in the 1980s. So you people have really effed up big time. I don't have to go on and on about this. You have effed up. And you're waiting for me to die so that you can say, okay, he's dead now. And now we can use his oil spherical barge because the new generation won't know it came from him. His YouTubes will be long gone and erased, and people will still think he's crazy and blah, 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 blah. And that's what I mean by devious agendas. You people in government work like that. That is your moniker. That is your modus operandum in generation after generation, along with the brainwashing and everything else that you do. So this two-story house would have nipped it in the bud, or really saved a lot of water and electricity that would have never have had to been extra generated if people had started building these special two-story houses to save water and electricity as far back as 1984, 85. So you passed up on that one. Well, for you people that say you believe in God, they say there's a statement in the Bible that says God works in mysterious ways. Maybe this is God's way of punishing all of you. That among you right now, I'm giving you cryptic predictions about all the seedy things that the government plans behind your back, including 9/11, and in a way, God's using me to punish all of you, and you're all getting punished. Trust me, because you've got droughts over there, you've got oil refineries that are being blown up, one in Venezuela, one up here, and you people are running out of time. And instead of working with me, giving me a chance, you hand me scraps and have the city of Los Angeles attack me, impede my life, destroy it over and over again. Well, you punish me, city of LA gets punished too. They just had an accident between the metro line and a bus. That means 8 people got hurt, and that means that 8 people are going to sue the city of Los Angeles. And that means that more money is going to be taken out of Los Angeles. When if I'd been your leadership a long, long time ago and you had recognized me as such, none of this would be happening. The Iraq War would never have happened. The 9/11 event would never have happened. But you people continue to ignore me. So I happen to know that the best way to punish you is to never give you a direct prediction of when and where, who and what is involved, and how it's going to happen. And believe me, my cosmic generator is never wrong. My quantum physics cosmic generator that's hooked into the dark matter that I theorize is connects everything. And you people are the ones that are losing out, not me. I'm just a life form that will end up dying eventually. And you people are the ones that are losing out. Remember the story of the golden goose? Golden goose kept giving golden eggs, golden eggs, golden eggs. They got so tired of waiting for the process of the goose to lay the next golden egg, they said, well, maybe the goose is filled with golden eggs. They killed the goose, and all they got was blood, feathers, flesh. That's it. They kill the process that produces the gold egg because it takes time to produce these things. It takes time to fix a government. It takes time to really put effective changes in special places of priority that are necessary. Your system doesn't work anymore. It's falling apart. And many of you know it already because you're on YouTube talking about it all the time. So I continue suffering. I continue waking up every morning with total depressions, cracked and broken teeth because you don't have socialized medicine here. Not even one person in 3 years coming forward and saying, you know, I have extra money, Caesar. If you hate this country so much, I'll pay for you to leave. And I would have liked that to have happened maybe 2 years ago when I still had my buses, my cars, my boats, and I could have loaded everything onto a shipping container and put it on a boat and go someplace else. But no, you people are torture people like me. You want to see them die slowly. But I'm glad at least I'm able to put this stuff on YouTube so that I can make you people see the biggest mistake of all that you're making. Hurting people like me. Taking their cars, their boats, taking all their possessions, and then forcing them into storage facilities where they're even further threatened by auctions and taking their things away because they don't have a place to go to hold or keep their things of importance. So I hope you people are happy. I hope you're real happy. But I know you're going to be unhappy about, what about the quakes that just took place? A whole bunch of series of quakes took place in the Inland Empire. You think all this and the universe is just a haphazard series of events? I got news for you. No, it is not a haphazard series of events. You can make preparations if you knew ahead of time when certain things are going to happen. Hurricanes, earthquakes. I told you, I know a way to stop tornadoes. But I'm not going to tell you what that plan is. I've already told the world too much. My spherical oil barge, my special 2-story house that would have stopped droughts or at least slowed them down, diminished the drought problem. And stopping tornadoes, I know how to stop them effectively, but I'd have to have control of the military to do it. Complete 100% control. So you people that live in tornado alleys and the tornadoes are going to be spawned and destroy your lives when Isaac is done going through its area, Hey, you deserve the destruction. You deserve it all. It's too bad that no one is around to hear my tapes, that I can't get millions of views. I can't get people riled up to revolt against this country for doing not only what they did to me, but doing what they've done around the world, killing innocent men, women, and children, just because you want to put gas in your cars and you want to have your cell phones and you want to live the good life and you think you're living the good life. You're not living a good life if you're evil on the inside, if you support evil in any way by paying taxes to this crappy, lousy government, dual dictatorship, Democrat, Republican, electoral process of electing these jerks into office. I have to tell you, I wake up every morning very depressed, knowing I can't change anything because I don't have any power. And I'm sure there are a lot of you out there that feel exactly the same way. I have no power. Well, you can get power very easily. Stop paying taxes. Put your efforts behind the right people. If millions of people got into the street and said, we're not voting, protests like that, we're not going to vote. We want Caesar to be in charge of the whole damn government. Period. There's no excuse. We want the Constitution put to the side until Caesar reinstates it, so that he can start putting the right wheels in motion to fix things. And by the way, my price is going to be very high, including fixing all my teeth right away, instantly, not a year from now, not moving to another country where there's socialized medicine. And if I have that much power, I may make it absolute law immediately, the very day I take power, that it's going to be socialized medicine. And the doctors that don't like this, hey, I'll pay for you to get out of this country. You want to cure the mental health problem that you have in this country, cure the shootings that take place in theaters, cure all that stuff? I know how to do it. But you have to give the power to the right person. Obama's not the right person. The Congress isn't the right people. The Senate isn't. The Supreme Court isn't. None of these people. The state legislatures aren't, and neither is it all the way down to governors and mayors. You need a person carrying a big stick and not speaking softly, but speaking very loudly and very angrily. So that's about it. I'm going to see if this tape recording will actually take hold. Talk to you later.